And he does squib it straight ahead. Let's see if they're able to control it good. Yes. And that's a good way to kick the ball off right there if you've got dangerous return men. That was kind of a 25-yard onside kick that went straight ahead. They had to dive on the ball at the 32-yard line, but no return.
You know, Rob, that's actually better starting position for Gate City than the last kickoff where they did return it.
Yep.
So why not squib it every time?
Yep, 7-yard difference. Again, they'll be at the 32-yard line. Let's see who they have in at quarterback this time. They're going to run Micah Witt, number 10. He's going to be in the shotgun as he fakes the handoff, runs the option, and the option is knocked away, picked up by Sally. Sally's going to take the ball into the end zone. Sally knocks the pitch away, chases it about 5 yards, picks it up, and runs the last 20 yards untouched into the end zone. Now, 1 minute and 13 seconds in the game has Gate City has scored 2 touchdowns on 2 turnovers.
Folks, let the record show that 1 minute prior to kickoff, Chris Carr said, put pressure behind the line, get penetration, force turnovers.
Let it be said that on the Big Bang Theory they say, bazinga.
I can't win in the pick'em, but maybe I can get something to gloat about tonight.
As Jacob Hicks on for the hold. Roden's kick again this time. Is good.
Well, we couldn't ask for a much better start than that. 2 offensive plays for Battle, 2 turnovers?
Can't ask for anything better than that. 2 big turnovers. Again, Gate City comes out on fire.
You know what I believe I'd do? I'd squib kick it.
You know, going back to my days back at Rye Cove, we had Thomas Walker. We onsided the first 4 times of the game. Got the first 3. We were up 32-0 before they even blinked. So
why not?
Keep the pressure going. Senior night, nothing to lose. Let it all hang out. As this crowd is electric right now for these Blue Devils.
Yeah, as the Gate City crowd does come to life once more as they get ready to kick it off again. Levi Roten staying busy tonight. It's be his 3rd kickoff and 2 extra points tonight. Let's see if they do try that 20-foot or 20-yard onside kick or pooch kick as they did last time. Same thing, and it's going to be, I believe, offsides on the kickoff or maybe a timeout. We'll have to see.
There's a flag.
Marker on the far side of the field. And we'll get the call from the referees pointing toward Gate City side. So it's going to be
offsides against Gate City.
Offsides against Gate City.
That's all right.
It's got to be hard to hold up like that after this kind of a start. You know the juices are flowing. They're ready to hit somebody.
Well, and like we talked about in the pregame, these corners and these outside linebackers creating that pressure, like we mentioned. You know, John Sally read that to the point. He was there before the pitch even was. So, I mean, you know, great job scouting. Again, this Gate City team has scouted them well and is playing, again, starting off within the first minute and a half with a 2-touchdown lead.
All right. Here goes Levi Roten's 4th kickoff in the first 2 minutes of the game. Again, it's another squib kick. This one's going to be fumbled a little bit, then picked up at the 41-yard line, and he's going to get out to about the 43 where he's tackled by most of the return team right there. Denton on the return.
If you want to give it to him.
Yeah, Bryson Denton, as the ball was pretty much kicked on a rope straight to him, so it was either catch it or get out of the way. Again, Denton gets the ball at the 42-yard line and falls forward to the 44, where John Battle comes out, and you know they've got to be a little shocked. A minute 21 into tonight's game, they're down 14-0, and our defense has gained almost 70 yards, where their offense has gained about 3 to the wrong side. As they are able to get 3 yards right there. Nope. Witt gets the ball. Now they're going to stop him only about a yard gain.
You know you're off to a rough start when your third series and 1 yard play is your biggest play.
You know, and
Today.
that then Michael Calhoun created that pressure, turned him back inside again. Right now, Gate City doing what we talked about, playing gap integrity. They're playing their assignments, creating some havoc here with this John Battle offense.
You know, Whit had nobody to toss that to, and no holes to hit right there, and he tried to turn it back across field and was met by the middle of the Gate City line. As he's in the shotgun again, he hands the ball off straight ahead as the running back slips at the 45-yard line. Carrying the ball is Juddy Schaefer. Schaefer might have got a yard,
He's stopped by John Hutchins.
maybe, but it's going to be 3rd and at least 8. 3rd and 8, and their offense guys are coming out ragged to say the least. They
And this is not a passing offense. This is a, you know, we're putting them in a situation that is not their strong suit when it's 3rd and long.
Yeah, they got 2 wide receivers to the far side. One goes in motion. He rolls to the far side, looking deep, and he's going to be overthrown. Pass was overthrown to number 36. That was Turner Lyon, their all-purpose running back and wide receiver.
Brings up 4th down 9.
Pass was down to about the 35-yard line if it had been completed, but it was overthrown by about 2 or 3 feet. So, again, it's going to be 4th down and long as they're back in punting formation. Again, punting for the Trojans tonight will be Jaden Farley. He's 6'1". He'll be a junior. And back deep for Gate City at around, well, not that deep, at the 18-yard line is going to be DeAndre Mack. Let's see if DeAndre is able to return it. Good snap, kick. Kind of a high kick. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go out of bounds around the 35, it looks like. Let's see. And that's where they mark it, at the 35-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10, Gate City this time at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Guys, Gate City is not the only team scoring quick. Virginia High's already looks about a minute and a half into the game. They've scored, take a 7-0 lead on Lebanon.
That one won't be close. That's about as close as that ball game will be, unfortunately.
Again, in a quarterback for Gate City on their, I might say their 2nd series, after they didn't have a series when they returned the fumble recovery, which was done by by Sally. Sally under center right there as he hands the ball off straight ahead, and he's going to get maybe 3 yards. That's Reed carrying the ball for 2 to 3 yards, where it'll be 2nd down and manageable.
Gate City's kind of setting John Battle up here. They're going heavy to the one side. They're playing with 3 offensive tackles on one side. They'll capitalize on that here in just a few minutes. John Battle didn't adjust to that last play.
Again, they've got two running backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. As they fake the handoff, they're going to run the option pitch. Blanton is going to get nailed as he gets to the 40-yard line. Good hard running by Blanton. Good pitch that time by Sally. But
it looked like he had one defender to beat, and that defender wrapped him up.
And that was probably their best defender out on the field. That
3rd down 5.
It's Nathan Tyler. He's 6'1". He's a senior, so he's got some football under his belt. One thing about the Trojans, they're a young team, mainly sophomores and juniors, not many seniors on their team. So, again, it's going to be 3rd down and about 5. Again, as Sally goes under center.
Unbalanced.
Yes, unbalanced line to this side. And Luke is going to cut it up and get close to a 1st down. As the ball did come loose, we'll see if it considered him down, but Gate City recovered. It's just going to be a matter of where they spot the ball, and they're going to give him,
they moved it back.
Yeah, they gave him forward progress, then they moved him back 1.5 yards. So it's going to make it 4th down and long 2, short 3. So Gate City not at this time looks like they're wanting to punt.
Fake it.
Joe, what just happened there?
That was a terrible. He was down on about the 44, and they moved it back to the 42. Wow, that's no explanation for that.
Vermillion high snap is able to get the ball. Great booming kick. He's going to return. John Battle gets the ball at the 25, and he's got running room to the 30, 35, 40, 45, and he's close to midfield right there. A missed tackle by Roten at about the 27-yard line allows them to get an extra 22 yards as they broke it over to the far side, right at midfield, where it's going to be at the probably John Battle 49-yard line. So,
Guys, there's 4 missed tackles on that. We need to tighten that up and prevent those big plays.
And it's kind of unusual because, Gate City in all their games all season has controlled the special teams. We've been the better team on special teams in terms of coverage and everything like that. That was we can't do that. Yeah, definitely. We want to hold on to this one.
it was almost like we overkicked the coverage on that one because it was an awesome kick by Vermillion. It's going to be a handoff and no gain, probably a loss on the play. Handing the ball off was Juddy Schaefer. Schaefer's going to maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. Nope, they will all get back 2 yards. They're consistent.
They're evening it up.
Wow,
So it's going to be 2nd down and 11 as they move the ball back to about the 48-yard line of Battle.
some
Battle's
questionable
quarterback is going to be in the shotgun formation, one running back to either side, slot backs as they hand the ball off to the running back right behind him. He's got running room. He's at midfield. He's at the 40. He's at the 35 and finally tackled by Luke Reed as he gets the ball down to the 34-yard line. Straight ahead running with a burst of speed was Juddy Schaefer.
First time that we've over-pursued. Linebacker got out of his lane. The defensive tackle overplayed it. Again, they went for the pitch instead, and he gave the ball off. That's the danger of the triple option. Again, John Battle on the move inside Gate City territory.
They're in the same formation as they were just a moment ago as they almost movement before as they run the option. Quarterback's going to keep it, and he's probably going to regret that he did that. Micah Witt, their starting quarterback, carries the ball. He's hit hard by Mac Reed, and also in on the stop for Gate City was Michael Calhoun.
You mentioned a little bit ago that this is a young team. They only had 4 starters come back. All 4 were up front on the line. All the skill people are brand new this season for John Battle.
And as they run in motion, they change their mind as they come back from motion. They do the little thing where they put the signs up, and you look over there's a V and a tomahawk and a spaceship, which means to run a slant pattern and overthrow it on that play. So pass was intended to number 36, Turner Lyon. That was incomplete. He was trying to run a little slant pattern about 8 yards down.
I believe there's some miscommunication there. The receiver didn't even turn his head. He wasn't looking for the ball at all.
Yeah, and again, John Battle, that's not their strong suit, throwing the ball. They want to run. They want to create those isolations and mismatches.
So with 5:11 to go, it's going to be 3rd down and about 7 as they look to pass again, rolling this side to the left side. And got running back wide open. Coming out of the backfield actually was Turner Lyon, one of the wing backs. Did not get covered by Gate City, and he was wide open at the 20-yard line. He got all the way down to the 14, where it's going to be 1st down and 10. Excuse me.
So, Joe, while we've got a break, let me ask you this. You're up to date on this. Would the Blacksburg score have any impact for Abingdon making the playoffs?
Yes.
Well, right now they're up on Hidden Valley 3-0.
So
Both those in the 3A in the classification.
they're going to run the option again. Quarterback on the keeper once more, and he's going to get down to the 10, mark it down at about the 8-yard line. Now, once again, there's 4:51 to go in the first quarter. Gate City leads 14-0.
Yeah, we're starting to get a little bit sloppy almost. You saw a couple misses there. We've got to stay, gap integrity. We've got to play by our rules. Who's got the quarterback? Who's got the pitch man? Who's going to take the dive back?
Yeah. Running a little different formation. One running back directly behind the quarterback as they run their wing back in motion, and he's going to be a blocker, and he's not going to be able to block Gate City that time. Jordan Miller got through the block right there and stopped
Michael Calhoun.
Turner Lyon for little to no gain. May have even lost a yard. We'll see how they mark it. Which is...
Well, again, while we got a little break, Chilhowie's now scored, guys. They're taking an 8-0 lead over East Side. Got the 2-point conversion there.
So we're looking at 3rd and 5 from the 10-yard line as they run the wing, or excuse me, not the wing, the jet sweep on that. As what would you call that position, Joe? Is he?
It was a wing back. If you're at home, you're thinking about it. Think about a one set, which means that there's one back and there's two wings as well as the quarterback. They're doing